Hello, Tipsies. Welcome back to another episode of Teas and Tips. My name is Lo, and this is my beautiful co-host.
Introduce me.
The everlasting, the omnipotent,
Hello.
omniscient,
Hello.
Miss Malaika,
Hello.
Ghana's most beautiful.
Hello. Thank you. Hi. Hi, I'm Kiki. Another beautiful episode. We are glad to have you guys here. Today, we are come to talk about a very interesting topic that Lo, I'm always saying sewa.
Feel free.
Lo is going to introduce to us, but we appreciate you guys for the love that you've shown us with our episodes that we've released so far.
Episodes,
The comments, the inputs, the constructive criticism, even the destructive ones. We really appreciate the input that we've gotten. Please, more energy, more support for our incoming, episodes. And we have a project that we are working on, so we will be coming to a campus near you very soon. So yes.
Yeah.
Look out for us, okay? All right, let's go. What are we talking about today?
Before we get into the conversation, we're going to be talking about modern day feminism and feminism globally and how it's impacting different women and also causing commotion, confusion, and distraction.
Yeah, I think we need to break it down for people to really get off, because everybody's opinion about feminism is different now. So different. So we're going to talk about what actually feminism is, modern day feminism, the journey of feminism since the 80s, the 90s, way back to now, and then we go on from there, right? So yes, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
And because this is a sweet conversation,
very
heated
sweet conversation.
Me benum Cadbury.
Yeah, benum tea kakra.
Benum tea kakra.
And then benum tea.
Yes.
Me that's it.
So as I'm drinking the tea, Kiki is going to be telling us her definition of feminism. Tell us, what do you know about
I think it's basically equal rights for both men and women. I don't think feminism is saying that women are better than men or men are better than women. We are asking for equity, we are asking for equality. The opportunities that men have, same opportunities to be given to women. The opportunities that men are given in a society, no discrimination, no favoritism. If, there's equal pay for both genders, that's fine. Equal opportunities for both genders, that's fine. We are not saying, we have different types of feminism. We have liberal feminists, we have radical feminists. Where's your conversation? We have liberal Anyway, we have liberal feminists, we have radical feminists, we have there's a blend of the two. I am a blend of the two, by the way. I feel like with some topics, when it comes to setting conversation, you need to be an aggressive feminist to make shit happen.
Yeah.
But we have the feminists that basically hate men. And sometimes it's difficult not to hate men. I said what I said. It's difficult because when you look at, society and how privileges are given to men and how the genders are treated. Nigeria, there's this trend about how Igbo women are treated in Nigeria. And when you look at, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So yes, basically a different type of feminism, but basic definition, equality for all genders. Yeah. Basically, no two ways. If one gender is here, the other gender shouldn't be up. There are so many people that have other definitions, but the basic definition, can even Google it for us so that we have the Google, definition. But basically, feminists are saying that we want equal pay, we want equal opportunities, we want equal chances for us, the same for men as well. Yeah.
Okay. So feminism is defined as the belief in social, economic, and political equality of the sexes, just like now I was saying.
Exactly.
Yes, and the reason why we're having this conversation is because of the heat surrounding feminism and how much it's being hated and misunderstood among millennials, Gen Zs, especially men in particular.
I think,
A lot of men get triggered
okay, so you're
by
feminist. That is it. Oh,
yes,
I think
by
I'm
the
still
word
single
feminism.
because
you
because of my
you are
Snapchat,
openly
because of some of the
a
things that
feminist.
I push, some of the conversations that I have, some of the comments that I welcome, my criticism, and how I'm outspoken when it comes to conversation around women, around men, around social, economic, all the conversations. People are like, oh, Nice a feminist, she's rude, she hates men. Whether I do or I don't, topic for another day. But I mean, if I do, isn't it easier to, it's up for conversation though, because if you say you hate men, I feel like hate is a strong word. I believe with all my heart that there are amazing men.
Okay.
I have dated amazing people. I have a track record of amazing boyfriends, you know? Because if you go like you hate men, the next question people will ask you is, who hates you? Oh my God, bad choices. You've dated terrible people. No. Amazing people. But if you look at conversations with society and things that are happening, women dying from terrible husbands, terrible relationships, how abuse is rampant in today's society, it's really difficult not to go like, okay, why shouldn't we hate all men? But I don't hate men, please.
Okay.
Do I? We never know.
All right. So, what do you think brought about feminism? Where did feminism?
I haven't
Evolve
done,
from?
I should have done my research before this episode. I haven't done a lot of research. So I may not have enough information on this. And I don't want to spread negative. I don't want to go like, oh, she's on a podcast and she's talking about something. She haven't done
All right.
research.
I did a little bit of research.
I haven't done research
Feminism
about
started in the. Today is going to be a little entertaining. We'll do a little bit of history.
Let's
and
go,
then,
yeah.
Yes. So feminism
They
started
need education.
in the 90s.
Educate them. But please, Tawa is doing her masters, okay, in human rights. And tell them.
It's actually gender, no?
Hey, thank you.
Okay, so feminism started in the early 19th and 20th centuries.
Okay.
Yeah, and it came up because of the inequalities that we see in the society. Because there's always been a marginalization of women and an oppression of women.
Yeah.
Even in Africa, we've had marginalization and oppression of in even like different forms in race and how we are even being marginalized because of our skin tone and all of that.
It was recently, just recently, women were allowed to have their own bank accounts. In the olden days, if you have a job, I have a job, I work an 8 to 5, I would need a husband. And the husband has to approve for me to even have a job. My pay will go through my husband. If I need anything, my husband literally has to say, yes, take this amount of money to do this. Till date, some people still get their salaries to their husbands, by the way. In Nigeria, if you are renting and a man is not, some landlords can say, no, I don't want to give you this apartment because you don't have a man, or you are single, or you're a single young woman, like you bring men around. If you don't have a man, basically an upper figure. So most people, when they're going to rent, they have to either go with a brother, or a brother has to pretend that is their husband. So it's happening in today's, even in the 21st century, we still have discrimination. And basically, this is what modern feminism is about, like opportunities for both genders. Why should I have to pretend to have accommodation? Doesn't make any sense. Basically, when in a workspace, it should be acknowledged that, you know, I'm a woman. Opportunities, money should be the same. We get it, so.
Feminism has actually evolved over time. It's actually evolved over time. It's had 4 different waves. At a point, women were looking for women wanted to vote. So that was the first wave. Then it moved to the second wave,
Okay.
where now they started looking for social and cultural rights,
Okay.
marriage, and all of that. Till the fourth wave, which is now, and there's a lot of digital activism and prevention of bullying and all of that. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So basically, we've broken down feminism, right? So we've broken down feminism. Now we all understand what feminism is. We understand what modern day feminism is. Let's go to feminism in Ghana, what we are dealing with currently.
Okay.
There is this Nigerian creator called OBD. I follow her. An amazing
OBD.
OBD.
Who is that?
I'll send you her TikTok.
Okay.
She's an amazing feminist. And we have Dr. Z. I think I made a video about Dr. Z on my TikTok recently.
Is Dr. Z Ghanaian or
Dr.
Nigerian?
Z is Ghanaian, living
Okay.
in the States.
In the
yes.
States. Okay, all right.
Right. So Obidi made a video recently. Obidi started a campaign. I hope I'm getting her name correct, right? If I'm not, I'm sorry. She started a campaign about girls in Somalia. I don't know if you saw that on social media.
Yeah, our producer told me about it.
Yes, so there was a vote to ban child marriage in Somalia. And the men rioted. And within 24 hours, the ban was overthrown. So she started a campaign.
The ban was overthrown.
Yes.
The ban on
child marriage
was overthrown
in 24 hours. Because the men rioted. The men rioted that no, we want to have sex with kids. So they basically allowed it. They were like, no, the ban was overthrown. Overturned, sorry. Yeah. So she started a campaign on TikTok, GoFundMe, something, raise some money to help with the fight against that Somalia. I don't know. I didn't follow the story. I don't know where she has gone to now, but amazing. She made a video recently. I don't know if you've seen the video. Apparently it's AI. Siko Official posted it on his Twitter about this girl. A video was circulating on Twitter.
Which one was the AI video?
The video that I'm coming to talk about was circulating on Twitter about this girl who wanted to school in Yasantua. I don't know if she's mixed, and she was chopping off her hair.
Yeah.
Apparently it's AI, but she was talking about, in as much as that video is AI generated video, there is still this culture in Ghana where if
girls have to cut their hair.
Yes. Has to cut hair. A friend of mine had a whole banter with somebody on social media about that. I personally don't know why Ghanaian culture still follow that. I have no idea why I have to comb my hair. There's this thing about somebody was saying, oh, if you have long hair, you'll be seen as grown.
I know that when our colonial masters colonized us, at a point, I stand to be corrected, this is something I read a long time ago, that at a point they started giving birth with African women.
Okay.
And you know, like the mix between the white man and the black man is usually referred to as a mulatto. So these kids come out and you only recognize them by maybe the texture of their hair or the color of their skin. And they didn't want their the mixed race children to be looking like the other white children too. They just decided to cut their hair.
This is basically
in
old culture that is still affecting us in the 21st century. I thought we were supposed to move on by now. But one challenge that I think feminists in Ghana are facing is lack of awareness. I don't think people understand what feminism. I don't think they know what the movement is. I feel like they feel like, oh, you're a feminist. Oh my God, you're never going to get married. Like, go and tell your African mother right now, Mom, you're a feminist. Hey! What do you mean by you're a feminist? It's basically like it's a bad thing. Like, what do you mean by you're a feminist? Yes. I don't think people really understand what feminism is, what it stands for, what feminism has done for us. Like, I'm able to have a job at my age. I'm able to say that makes me go like, okay, I don't want to get married in my early 20s. I don't want to get married at 18. I want to focus on my career. I want to, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to go to school.
By the way, this is so delicious, eh? I'm really enjoying it. Please.
Hey! I'm in my full element. Anyways, so yes, lack of education, lack of awareness. This is one of our biggest challenge when it comes to feminism in Ghana and the whole movement. We need to really talk about what it is.
And some ignorance too.
Exactly. There are different types of feminism, by the way. We need to know there are some people who go all out, on their social media. It's okay. I feel like I had a conversation with you about this the last time. I am not going to bash anyone that is going all hard and saying I hate men. You don't know the struggles the person has been through. You don't know why they are saying they're strong, radical feminists and they hate men. Like I don't want to know. And most of them, if they tell you this is what a man did to me, this is what men have done to me, fine. The generalization, what's the statistics? How many men do we have in the world? How many of them have done you bad? Is it possible to put all of them in the same box? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Fine.
I don't mean to cut you.
Sure.
But the word hate, I understand the point, like where you're coming from. I understand you. But the word hate comes from, it's a very strong word.
Okay.
It comes from feelings and emotions. Most feminists are being referred to as like too emotional and that we deal with our feelings and all of that. So when it comes to hate, I think that sometimes you need to heal and let the hate pass. Let the hate pass, because in order for us to achieve this goal of equal opportunities and equal rights that like we are seeking, if we put hate out there, we are doing misandry, which is misogyny, the same thing that was being done to us and now we are doing to them. You see, but we will be the bigger persons. We won't hate you. We will heal.
Women
we can dislike you, but we won't hate you.
Women can never be bigger people. I mean, look at us. We are supposed to be feminine and soft and sweet and all of that. I don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, I am not saying, disclaimer, I am not saying I'm a radical feminist, like through and through. I have my days where radical, fine, let's go. Hates men. I have my days where I understand. You know, sometimes you meet some
Actually, radical feminism was actually what pushed, like, it just started,
that is what I am saying.
The whole thing.
So I understand
that some things you have to be radical about things,
them. You see, if there's been so many times where you are communicating with somebody, especially in the work, and I learned this in the corporate space, if you are not aggressive, your points will be put through. There will be consequences for your aggression. But if you are soft and you are calm and you are communicating like the humble person, more often than not, it's likely that they will push you aside like you are soft. But if you look at history and how feminists have actually been able to make a change, it's because they had to be aggressive. That's one. Two, I don't support the heal objective. I don't even believe in real healing. Fine, I feel like
healing takes
therapy should be embraced more. I don't think healing is a place that you can arrive at. I feel like it's a spectrum. I feel like it's a journey.
Yes,
because there's been some times where something happened 5 years ago.
Doesn't help you heal.
I don't care. I don't care. My point is, there's been times where the hatred and aggression and the rudeness and the going hard have actually made a change. I was rude to a man today, and I'm happy that I was rude to him. He deserved it, by the way. I'm not apologizing for that. Now, he won't come at me again.
Rudeness is different from hatred.
He won't come at... You don't know what somebody has gone through, Sewa.
I know, I understand.
If someone is on their social media and they are going
like
hard,
it's not a reason for you to bleed on other people. You can't keep bleeding on other people.
Have you met a true sexist? Sexists are people who hate women, right?
Have
you met true sexists?
I have.
Have you met? Hey, I'm talking.
I won't let that person's bullshit, dirty attitude spoil my happiness.
I actually no. You see, right now you are painting me like, right now you're making it look like you are let the people on my TikTok, you are giving them now. You see, you are right now. Exposing my buttons. Because the people on my TikTok,
I get your point. Like, I'm not invalidating what you are saying at all.
The people on my TikTok, they think, by the way, please follow me on TikTok. Thank you. The people, what's my TikTok? The real Kokwe, the real one word.
You didn't know your
TikTok. The people on my TikTok, they think I'm some like bitter, resentful person, and that is why I'm single. I'm single by choice. If I want 5 boyfriends right now, I'll get. That's, by the way. I'm very. Have you seen me? Thank you. Single by choice. I am not a bitter resentful, because there's always like, anytime I put up videos about men, those are like, oh, heal, who hurts you? I'm absolutely fine. Most of my anger when it comes to topics around men and around feminism, around equality, is basically not experiences, basically secondhand information, stories that I've heard, friends that I have, what I've read on social media. There was, I don't know if you saw the French, I don't know if it was CNN or it was trending on Twitter, this year or last year, about this French guy who has been with a wife for like over 20 years and was allowing men to basically sleep with this wife. Was recording it and keeping on the laptop. Keeping on his laptop. That's one. I also posted a video on my TikTok. Please follow my TikTok. Posted a video on my TikTok about another wife. So right now, we are not even safe. Marriage is supposed to save us, but we're not even safe. About this also wife who
did the wife,
the husband records.
Did the wife consent to her sleeping with other men?
No. So there's a French. One story is French. Okay. French guy allows different men to literally sleep with this wife, enjoy seeing it, records it, jerks off to it, has even touched the granddaughters, like really disgusting stuff. That's one.
He's a pedophile.
That's one. Right. Another story. This group of husbands who record cameras in their wife's bedroom, records intimate times with their wife.
So the wife was
dragged. That is first. Yeah. There's also another story about this group of married men, by the way, and they all have cameras in their bedroom and they record intimate moments with their wives, post it in a group, they edit it, and they have a porn website where they post the edited, refined version, and they're making money out of it. Men can be horrible.
Yes.
That is my point.
And
men are horrible.
I also believe strongly that
are horrible people. Men can be
has the capacity to be horrible.
Men
unfortunately
can be terrible.
People, there's a lot of social conditioning also there that has enabled men to be. I'm not making excuses for men.
Let me say, men can be terrible. For me,
there are women who are also terrible.
Fine. That's no.
Yes, there are some women who are also terrible.
We are not talking about that. We are talking about feminism.
Yeah, we are talking about feminism, but we are not going to say that one gender is trash. That's not
what we are talking about. No, let's look at the statistics. Wait.
When you say men are horrible, it's understandable. But you
are saying women.
It's an attitude. Someone being horrible, someone being terrible is who they are. That's their character. And we have women who are also terrible. The goal of our feminism is to create peace and equal opportunities. If we start with the misandry, like the misogyny that has already existed, we will not go far.
I am not saying let's push. You see, you are not getting my point. I'm not saying let's push misogyny. I am saying that I am not saying that. Let me finish. I am saying that if a woman is misogynistic, I understand. I'm not going to not sorry. I'm coming to say something. Not take it the hard way. Let me finish. I'm not going to sit on a podcast and then go like where a woman can be terrible. It's like basically a woman coming to say that men are this and men are that and a man abused me and somebody goes like, well, men are abused too. Like, what the fuck do you mean that men are abused too? I am talking about men abusing or the statistics of how much danger men inflict on women. And you're saying women can be abusive too, or women are terrible people too. No,
that's not what you said though. You just went straight to men are horrible. You generalized it. But let's also not forget that there are some men who are not horrible.
By you saying that women, that is okay.
Yes, there are some men who are not horrible.
I didn't say men are horrible, by the way. I didn't say men are horrible. I said men can be. Men can be. I didn't say producer. I didn't say men are horrible. I said men can be horrible. I said men can. No. That's not what I said. I said, no, we'll do a rewind, by the way, to see if I'm lying. But I basically said men can be horrible. Men can be miserable. Men can be. If a man wants to be the best thing you've ever had in this world, they can be. Because we're all here and we hear. No, can be. Meaning the likelihood of a mind being horrible, it's high, it's there. They can be. But can they also be good and loving and sweet and be supportive? Absolutely, they can.
Yeah.
But the statistic of men being horrible is more than women being horrible. But I'm not going to sit here and invalidate the horribleness and terribleness and misery of men and go like, well, women can be horrible too, or women can be. It has nothing to do with the topic. How women, fine, women can be wicked as well. Okay, it has nothing to do with how horrible men can be. Like, we're talking about feminism right now. You feel me?
Yes, and we are talking about
day,
equal opportunities for both sexes.
Okay.
Isn't that the goal of feminism?
Okay.
But it looks like now feminism is turning into some hate for men. Some kinds of feminism are turning into hate for men.
I literally stressed on a different type of feminism that we have. I'm saying I'm okay with all versions of feminism. I'm not going to bash someone that's hates men and is all out for it. It looks like I'm really on, right? I'm not a radical feminist. I have days that I push towards that narrative, and that's fine because I hear stories.
Maybe I'm a little biased because I probably have a son, but I'm raising my son to respect women.
Okay.
And also have women respect him too. I wouldn't want my son hitting, slapping, or beating his woman. Do you get it? Yeah. So, but I believe strongly that
we agree to disagree.
This hate for men in some forms of feminism is becoming too much.
We need to have a part 2 of this topic.
Yes, we have to.
But like our producer is giving us a hard time. We need to close. Anyways.
You see now,
in conclusion,
she's hosting my this thing. You see? You want the next one. Continue.
Personally, I don't know why Sewa is allowing me to start this segment. Because I shouldn't start this segment. You lose.
I will lose. You continue.
It's not an argument. I shouldn't start this segment.
My goal is not to win. It's just to express myself. So don't worry. Feel free.
But this segment is on negative perceptions and misuses. How some individuals misuse the term feminism or feminist to justify toxic behavior or gender biases. Now, in as much as I'm passionate about this topic, and I'm basically saying, if we talk about how men abuse women, somebody somewhere shouldn't say that, well, men are abused too. If men are abused, talk about it another time. Why are you coming to talk about your man being abused in my agenda in saying that this man has abused it? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I just don't like that when we're talking about how a man is doing something to a woman. Someone somewhere, well, men are raped too. Well, men are abused too. Well, men are mistreated.
Yes, because they don't understand.
What is the statistics? How many men are abused? How many? Okay. First of all, I am not saying abuse towards men is okay.
Yeah.
Before I'm misunderstood, abuse towards men is not okay. I know some people or some women, I don't know any woman like that, but I know a friend that was dragged by a lady, and I don't support that. I don't support like a man dragging a guy or deceiving the guy to have sexual intercourse. No, I don't. I actually don't support that. A woman, sorry, I'm not supporting violence against men. By the way, I'm saying read the room. Know when to mention those topics. Know when to talk about that. But I'm also not supporting toxic women and them pushing a narrative of I'm a feminist to support your terrible behavior. If you are a terrible person, you are a terrible person. Don't carry feminist. I'm a feminist on your head. To be basic, that's what you're saying. Right, that's the point I'm making.
Yeah, that's the point I'm making.
So talk now.
Yes, so like this misandry has to stop. Like this perception.
No, that is it.
Yeah, misandry has to stop.
You don't know. Wait.
Yes.
Wait. Toxic women. Toxic women. Camera person.
That is
over here.
You. Look here. Father, look here. Your hate for men has to be dealt with. It's an emotion. And you will keep bleeding on people who haven't hurt you. Honestly, that is why women raising
I have a question.
If you had a son and you were raising him, and
I
with
have a
the
question.
hatred of men in your heart,
I have a
how do
question.
you think your
It's
son is
toxic.
going
No.
to?
It's
How do you
toxic
think
with
your
men.
son is going
No, wait.
to end
I
up
have a question.
becoming?
Like,
What kind of man
I
are you shaping
I have a
your
problem
son
with you
into?
saying that misogynist or misandry, they should. It's all about
for women,
emotions,
misandry is
and they
hate
should
for
heal.
men.
They should heal. I have a problem with that because what I said wasn't the women that hate men. What I said is toxic females. There are some women that are just terrible, and they are carrying feminists on their head. They're just terrible human beings. We have misogynists.
So they should be allowed to hate men. Is that what you are trying to perpetuate?
We have misogynists. We have misogynists who they have a point. When you think
misandrist.
They have a point.
Yes.
You see, I'm mixing.
Misogyny is the hate for women. Misandry is the hate for men.
Sorry, it looks like
it looks like
you will lose. It looks like
you are losing.
It looks like I'm an uneducated person. I don't know the terms, please. I don't know the terms.
Express yourself.
My point is that I follow a lot of feminists on TikTok, right? There's one faithful feminist, faithful something. And I mean, she's all out. She hates men. She's Miss Andre. Is it like that? I'm a gun. Sorry.
She's a misandrist.
The guns will come for me. She hates men. But when you listen to her reasons, when you listen to her arguments, when you go on her TikTok and you listen to, she says it. She's not mean to the good ones. She's not mean to the men who are actually sensible human beings. She's just attacking those that don't have sense.
Then she has overgeneralized her statements, because if you say you hate men, but now you are being nice to those that you think are good, then you yourself, you are confused.
Her problem is
then
basically...
Your statement should be you hate toxic men, or you hate toxic masculinity, or you hate men who are this or men who are that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, you are making noise.
Because if you hate, you're also making noise. Because if you hate all men, then why are you being nice to those that are good? You should as well hate the good ones.
I have a question for you. Do you think there is performative feminism where people use feminism for attention or clout online? Because what you're saying literally supports that, because they feel like some particular
supporting
content. No. You're saying that if she hates is a strong word, hates blah, 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 blah. And if it's not hatred towards men, it's hatred towards toxic people, she should talk about hatred towards toxic people. You shouldn't generalize it. So do you think she's doing that for social media clout?
She's probably doing that for social media clouds. Yeah, she's probably doing it for social media clouds. Yeah, because if you really understand feminism, it is so inclusive, it's so intersectional, and even when you join, you read deeply about it, and you go through some maybe trainings and all of that, you realize that you need to have some level of emotional intelligence. Otherwise, you hate every man you see. And when you hate something, you don't see anything good in it. You hate them so much that now the equal opportunities that we are searching for, you will never give to some men who like actually have merited this, who actually deserve it too. There was this girl in my class who was saying that the way we push the feminism goal so much, we'll end up empowering our girls, and then we'll leave our sons, our men and our sons. I got angry, but I sat down to think about what she's saying. And then I think I came back to class the next day, and I told them that actually what we are doing now is equity. Or the goal, what we are doing, the stage we are in is equity, giving everybody equal opportunities according to their needs, taking into consideration the fact that women have been marginalized and oppressed over a long period of time. So we need to let me land. So we need to address those gaps before we get to a stage where there will be some equality. And then now when the equity keeps going too much, and we see that, oh, now there are so many women in parliament. I was even telling her that if it's true, actually, very soon we could have a woman's world. Right now we are in a man's world, but very soon we would have a woman's world.
The one person that I thought would become our first female president died. Oh.
Senator is there. She'll be president. It will
That's
shock
what I'm
you.
talking about.
Yeah, you wanted to make a
Dr.
point.
Senator, please, we need you on our podcast. Please come and talk about how you be the first female president of Ghana and how you change our future. Thank you very much. So you mentioned oppression and marginalization.
Yes, and marginalization.
I understand why women are angry.
Yeah.
When you look at how women have been oppressed over, that's what I'm saying. But this is what I've been saying the entire time. I am not saying that I support people that hate men and people that go like men are this, men are that. Fine. If men feel attacked or men are feeling excluded or men feel like the new wave of feminism is attacked towards men, can you go back and read how women have been oppressed from the years till now? If women are angry, they have every right to be angry. If somebody is saying that I'm a radical feminist, fine, they need to heal, I don't care, whatever. But if you listen to how women have been oppressed,
invalidating their right to be angry. No, I'm not saying that.
You are basically saying that. You are saying
there's a difference between anger and hatred.
Say what?
There's a difference.
And they have every right to be angry.
Yeah, I'm not saying you don't have you can be angry, but if you hate every kind of man, if you hate every type of pork meat because you ate one pork or 3 porks and it was spoiled, then like it's really some way. So then every pork you see, you stamp on it. Then every pork you see, you stamp on it. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Your anger, channel your anger into your activism. Channel your anger into the equal opportunities that we are.
I understand what you're saying.
You
like
see, your anger is valid.
I absolutely get you. I get you. You see, I absolutely get you. But let me use the pork pig analogy you used. If every single pig that you've met, I'm not saying men are pigs. If every single pig you've met attacked you, if you were calm, you were sweet, you see a pig, let me use a dog because you are more likely to pet a dog than a pig. If you see a dog and you're more likely to pet. Again, somebody just said, hey, I am not saying men are dogs. I am using the analogy to explain something.
It's just a metaphor, please.
It's just a metaphor. Now, oh God, I am not. Can I use the better? Because I feel like people will misunderstand me and they will use I feel like I am not comparing men to dogs. I'm just using the analogy again. Another disclaimer. If you pet every dog that you see, you are sweet, you are kind, you are nice to dogs, and then dogs keep attacking you every single time. Won't you have trust issues? Won't you be more? Won't you? Once bitten, twice shy.
Okay.
Over time, won't you now have this? You build some walls and go like, you don't stamp and push and abuse the dog per se. I'm coming. You don't abuse the dog per se.
It's okay to say, oh my God, there's a dog coming. I'm scared of dogs because I know what dogs
attack you every single time. You are nice to dogs, right?
Yeah.
Dogs attack you every single time. Will you still pet dogs? Will you still want to touch a dog? Will you still want to play with a dog? Basically,
you know what?
So most of the men, most of the women.
You see the dog hasn't attacked you. You just kick it with the bat.
I am not for that type of movement.
No, I understand.
I absolutely understand.
Oh my God, this is a dog. Like
what I'm saying is, I absolutely understand women that are so fucking aggressive when it comes to how they talk about feminism and the conversation they have around feminism. Like, they are extremely aggressive. They have acknowledged and they have realized that without a little bit of aggression, a little bit of anger, a little bit of, if we don't push this, I am an angry human being, no change will come, baby.
I understand.
No change will come.
I understand.
A woman that is angry, if it was a man that is angry will be seen as a man that has passion, a man that most female bosses are bitches are this. If a man is angry or if a man has a particular emotion, most people won't bash that type of emotion. But why is it a problem? And you're saying that women are aggressive.
I'm saying that you
literally say it's a problem.
Angry. I didn't say it was a problem.
Okay.
I said I have a problem with the way you express your anger and the way you say
it is a problem.
No, the way you say I hate men, like all men are trash, but you are the same people getting married. It's a social conditioning. We've been oppressed together as Africans. You look at intersectionality, race, and class. Even the black both the black man and the black woman, we are oppressed and marginalized. And now you are oppressing each other too. You are hating each other.
The society that
if we hate each other, then what will happen?
I'm going to say
like,
one thing,
if we hate each other, then what will happen?
I'm going to say one thing.
Yes.
I'm going to say one thing.
If we hate each other, then what will happen?
One thing, and then
it's okay to be angry. I love you, but I can be angry with you. But I will never come and hold your neck like this. Why would I do that? Because
I'm going to say one thing.
I'm angry.
I'm going to say one thing.
No, that's not how it works.
I don't believe in this or ever in this world, in the next world, that there will ever be equity or equality between men and women.
Oh, as for equity, there will be equity. With equity is the reason why now women are in school.
Fine, okay, so let me take the equity out. I don't ever think with this patriarchal, then the patriarchy world that we live in, again, don't come and say that. Do I know what patriarchy means? I know, please. I know. I'm not down. I know what patriarchy means. But I genuinely don't think that there will ever be equality between men and women. Fine, we're created the same. But I understand the angry feminists. I absolutely understand them.
Your anger
because
as a feminist
without
is
anger, you can't make any change.
Talking about
Thank you very much.
Hatred.
Thank you.
There's
Next
a difference
segment.
between
Next
anger
segment.
and hatred. Anger and hatred are two different
Next
things.
segment.
Hate is the long result, the long practice of anger. It's an emotion. You need to heal it.
Next segment. Segment. What will you do if amazing game that our producer can please let's put our hands together for our producer. Amazing, but he has his days. Anyways, so question, Sewa, what will you do if your male friend called feminism nonsense? Why would you even be friends with someone like that?
I can't be friends with someone like that.
Why would you even be? That's the first question.
I can't.
My male friend.
I would say you're my friend, but
I could there no may block you. Because what do you mean by feminism is nonsense?
He's probably ignorant and doesn't know what feminism is.
Yeah.
First of all, I'll take you to school. I have the time, all the time in the world. I'll school you, and if you don't get a point, we won't be friends again. Yeah, because feminism is not nonsense.
All right.
It's very important.
Next one.
Okay.
What will you do if your parents told your sister not to pursue a career because it's not ladylike? You mentioned that your sisters started school. Is it high school?
Yeah, mom.
High school recently. High school. Now your mom is saying that, oh, my school, no refie. No make sure you're in your journey because I'm worried. What will you do?
I would take her from the house, take her to school, go and pay her fees, and ask her to sit there and do whatever course she wants to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the question is asking us if it's ladylike. Yeah, like girls don't do engineering and stuff.
I'm telling you now, the women are leveling up.
Pursue, my dear.
The women are leveling up.
Pursue
if you're a man, if you're a woman somewhere, and then you think that thing in between your legs is sweet enough to give you the car. Everybody's own is sweet. In fact, I learned recently that there are levels to the sweetness. As more, there's some people who have upgraded their own. So the ones that we think is sweet is not even close there. So if you think that what you have, everybody's own is sweet. Everybody can do some of their styles. There are different styles. Now people are crazy in bed. Don't think what you have between your legs is going to get you there. If you think pursuing a career now is not ladylike or going for your own money is I don't know how you want to enjoy the soft life. I mean, yes, absolutely, go for the soft life, but get your bag, change your bag, change your money. That is the new wave of feminism, new style of feminism now. Rich women, basically, you can be the best version of yourself if you have options, and not having your own money limits your options. So please, let's level up. That is what feminists are saying now. Opportunity should be for everybody so that we all have the chances to level up. And if you get that opportunity, take it. Level up, change your bag. Let's hear somewhere like you are in power. If we have more ladies in power, more women in the workspace, in politics, in economic, social places that can pursue more change, the playing field or the playing ground,
Yeah.
it will be easier for feminists to now push their goal
Yeah.
to make it easy for all of us. So, yes, we had a
And
heated-
feminism has come a long way. It's the reason why your kids are going to school now. It's the reason why women are working, why women can even vote. So please,
why I can sit here, and shout,
The feminist
why I
doesn't
can
hate
sit here
men.
and scream on top of my voice,
Yes.
why I can sit here and shout and scream on top of my voice. It was the olden days. My husband will come here and slap me.
I know, right?
Why am I talking?
What are
to
you
him?
doing
What
here?
am I doing?
Go home and go and cook for me.
Go and cook, and after that, go to the bedroom and wait for me. So thank God for feminism.
Yes. I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Z. Charlie,
Dr.
we
Z,
love you. You are doing
we love you
very
so
well.
much, and all the amazing feminists
More grease to your elbow.
on Twitter that I'm following. OBD, Faithful, Feminist something, everything.
Yes.
There are so many of them. If we're not mentioning their names, we are
And a
really
shout out
sorry.
to Drama Queens.
But they are doing an amazing job. They are
amazing
pushing,
job.
equality, equity for both men and women. Amazing.
Okay. Now let's drink some tea. Let's drink some
tea.
Cadbury.
We are done, by the way. We are done. Yapon. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this segment, by the way. Please follow us on our social media platforms, Teas and Tips Podcast, on basically everywhere, from TikTok to Twitter. Are we on Twitter? I think we're on Twitter.
Yeah.
I think, I'm not really sure, but we'll confirm. To TikTok, to Instagram, to Facebook. Sometimes I post, our videos on Facebook. You can follow me as well on my social media platforms. Nakokoi, basically everywhere, I think. I'm not sure. But yes, please follow us and watch our videos.
Episode was sponsored by Cadbury.
Cadbury.
Yeah.
And watch this episode on social media GH on YouTube. Right. Thank you guys so much. See you on the next one.